Hello and welcome. We are currently at Nagdhunga Check post, and today our journey is towards Damauli. It will take us about 3.5 hours or 4 hours to reach the Damauli. So this is the Nagdhunga Check post for entering and exiting Kathmandu, this valley. So we have already traveled, crossed the Kalanki, Thankot or so, and the typical highway starts from here. So I think it will take us about 3.5 hours from here to reach Damauli, and it is 11:15 a.m. I'll set my trip to 0, and as per Google Map the kilometer is 138 kilometers from here. So from typical Kathmandu, maybe from the Kalanki or so, it will show you the 150 kilometer from there. Let me check which is precise, the Google Map or the kilometer milestone displayed along in this highway. This is the Prithvi Highway, and so our typical journey starts from the Nagdhunga. Actually, this is the highway, and the highway is pretty much a 2-lane road from here towards Pokhara. So I'll not be covering the whole 4 hours or 3.5 hours journey. So I'll take the footages, maybe breaking into the, I don't know, the prime area or the location where it is suitable to take footages and so. But today the weather looks like it can rain any seconds now. So our journey is pretty much straightforward. We just crossed the Nagdhunga. From here it will be Naubise, Galchi, Gajuri, Malkehu, and then Kurintar, Mugling, Khireni, Dumre, and ultimately Damauli. So about like 22 or 23 kilometers from Nagdhunga is downhill. Sorry guys, downhill, and it has all these twists and turns, as you can see. So we'll be crossing like 2 or 3 hills to reach the Naubise. Upon reaching Damauli, I will go towards Haddi Barahi temple and Manungkot hill as well, and then the famous Bass cave in Damauli. Okay guys, let's see you near Naubise, which can take us about 20 to 30 minutes, which of course depends upon the traffic. This whole journey, the time I had told you earlier, about 3.5 hours or 4 hours for Damauli, it solely depends upon the traffic and this weather. And in this climate in June and July, maybe the first half of the August, you will find landslide along in this way, so one must be careful and awareness about the landslide, as you may have to wait for about, I don't know, 8 hours, 9 hours or 2-3 hours, as it can take the time to clear out the landslide and pass the vehicles. So we haven't reached Naubise yet, but I think I need to show you something. They are digging out this tunnel road, and we have traveled about 3.3 kilometer from Nagdhunga, and this is the place where they are digging this tunnel, and this tunnel will be about 2 kilometers long from here. So this is the starting point of the tunnel. And I would like to say one more thing. I have been traveling in this highway. This is Prithvi Highway, as I had told you earlier, since like 18 years or so, and I know pretty much every bits and nooks in this highway. So this downhill from Nagdhunga might be pretty tempted to ride a bit harshly, but you must be careful and aware of these nooks and corners. Sometimes the turn might be a bit hard than you might have expected, and they overtake, or sometimes you might find the vehicle coming in wrong direction. So please be careful while coming up to Kathmandu or going down towards your destination from Kathmandu. Okay guys, meet you in Naubise. So we are very near to the Naubise. And this is the petrol pump of Naubise. I think this area is also called Naubise, I don't know, but we are at Naubise. Yup, this is pretty much Naubise. I always get confused. I don't know what's with my mind. I never remember the precise place or destination. So this is the Naubise bridge, and I think we have already left Kathmandu, and Dhading district starts from here. Look at that ambulance. Our highway is a pretty narrow highway, so you must always be careful riding in this highway. It is narrow and there are a lot of reckless riders. Or driver, I will say, not only rider, driver, especially driver. Those microbuses driver, bus driver, they are young, energetic, and some are very reckless. Not all of them, but some are very reckless. And as you can see, this is the typical wideness of our highway. It is just 2 lane, And we have already crossed the twists and turns of Nagdhunga, so from here you can expect riding bit faster. You can pump up your bike from here. So the highway fun starts from the Naubise, and I think so we have come to Naubise in and about 20 minutes from the Nagdhunga. It is 11:42. Please do the math. I think it is about 20 or 20. Maybe we started our journey at 11:15. 15, 20, maybe 25 minutes or so. So let's enjoy this highway. I usually have one stop in this area for breakfast or such type of things like egg and some cereals, but today I'll be going straight forward from here. No stop in Naubise, as I already have my lunch at home. So from here I think it will take about 40 or 45 minutes to reach the Galchi. So the road is pretty much like this. There are some houses along the highway and such, and I think we will take break in the Galchi after, I don't know, sometimes it takes about 30 minutes, sometimes 40 minutes, sometimes 45 minutes, and sometimes maybe an hour or so, which solely depends upon the traffic. And looking at this traffic, I think it is a bit above average. So we are at Dharke, cross Naubise. Okay guys, as I have told you, I think this bus driver is a bit too reckless. Yep. Yep, I think this bus driver is very young. You need to fully aware of this sort of drivers. Okay, so let's meet you at Galchi. Take care. I like this road here. After crossing Mahadivisi, we have just crossed the Mahadivisi, and I love this road. Okay, just to show this, let's meet you after Galchi. Bye bye. So we are very near from the Galchi. I think it will be about 2 minutes from here towards the prime Galchi. And from Galchi you can also go towards Nuakot. This lorry blocked our view completely. I'll say the traffic is picked up of average today, but I do think this has been the new normal. So yep, the Galchi uphill, I mean the downhill, it starts from here. and after crossing this downhill there will be a small market, Galchi market. So if you can see from here, there is another road towards Nuwakot, and it can take us about 1 to 2 hours to reach the Nuwakot from here. The road is pretty wide. So this is the prime Galchi. It took us about 50 minutes from Nagdhunga to reach Galchi, and it is 35 kilometers. I mean 35.7 kilometers from Nagdhunga as per my motorcycle recording. Gajuri, I think we can reach to Gajuri in about 20 to 30 minutes from here, and from Gajuri after like 5 to 10 minutes ride it will be Malkehu. Maybe I think I should have my break at Malkehu, but before that I need to do some nature business, so I might stop somewhere around in Galchi. And my neck is so hurting so much. Could not find the neck brace today, and I'm in a lot of pain actually. Had ibuprofen this morning, which is helping a lot, but I have this amazing trend. When I travel towards the highway, my pain reduces like 20 to 30 minutes automatically. I have that willingness and willpower. I don't know where it comes from or how it comes, but I find energetic myself. So this is another Galchi market. The road is quite straight here. Overtook that lorry and the truck. Hey, in Nepalese highway, always be careful of humps and bumps. There is another one. So at this moment we are cruising at 85 kilometers per hour, and I will say that the 300 cc bike, except for that Royal Enfield jerk, please mind my language. I had Royal Enfield for about 2 years or so, and that bike needs a lot of upgradation, I would say. Lot of upgradation. That bike needs a lot of upgradation. My friends, I think we have arrived at Gajuri in an about Yeah, this is Gajuri. I thought I was confused again. Yep, this is Gajuri. So Gajuri starts from here. There is army barrack in my right hand side. My ass is killing me. So it is like 1 hour and 10 minutes from Nagdhunga. I think we had started our journey in 11:15 in Nagdhunga, and it is 12:24 and we are at Gajuri. So in another 15 minutes or so we will reach Malkehu. And before reaching Malkehu, I want to show you the Budhi Gandaki from the Dading bridge. We are currently very near to the diversion for Naubise, and Naubise is the capital of Dading district. So it is 2 kilometers for Malkehu, and I think you can reach Malkehu in about 5 to 6 minutes from here as well. So here are the kilometers, and this may be a bit different than you find in Google Maps. So Naranghat is 77 kilometer, Mugling is 40 kilometer, Pokhara is 133 kilometer, and Dading is right from here, which is 18 kilometer. I will show you the Dading bridge and the Budhi Gandaki from here. I have a call, let me receive. Hello? Hello? Dading? Malkehu pugnलाई. Hello. So this is the bridge for Naubise, 18 kilometers from here, and this is Budhi Gandaki. Oh, that dozer. This dozer just gave the jerk, and I was afraid if this bridge is falling down. You can have some snacks, tea or such in this area, and there will be Malkehu after crossing this. So this is the rainy season, and this Budhi Gandaki, it looks quite big, and the water is muddy due to this rainwater. In winter it will be like bluish. Okay, see you at Malkehu. Bye bye. I'll have one Coke here, and then we see you at Malkehu. So we are at Malkehu. And there are to markets in Malkehu, you can pretty much get the snacks or lunch, dinner around here in at the midnight too. So this place is very famous for eating fish. And this is the old Malkehu. So this is the older market. I usually make a stop at the new Malkehu, which has just started from here, but as I had a stop at the Darling Bridge, so we will not take any stop here. So I think it might take us about an hour or maybe 70 minutes to reach Mugling. And the landslide area almost starts from here, about, let's say, 10 or 15 kilometers ahead from here. The landslide area starts till Mugling area. So it is 12:46 p.m. and we have rode about 1.5 hours and reached Malkehu. So this is the new market of Malkehu, comparing to that older market, obviously. And here is one petrol pump on my right hand side. Okay, so let's see you guys at Kurintar. start already, and we haven't crossed the Manakamana cable car. Manakamana in English is like a goddess who fulfills your wish, so that is Manakamana. And this temple is very popular among Nepalese and Indian people as well. So it is situated in top of the hill, so this is also perfect for nature lovers as well. The environment is perfect in Manakamana. Look at this micro. This is hospital micro, but he is in hurry. Does not care. So if you want lunch around it, this is the area where you can find a good thakali lunch. But I would say this area has been very much commercialized. Now people care for money than the quality of food, but you can have lunch in this area. So as you can see, I don't know if GoPro can capture, but there are a lot of cable cars going on the Manakamana. So if you love to ride along Manakamana, there is another way via Abu Khireni. I will show you the way, I mean the diversion from this highway. So this is the gate for the cable car, and I think you can reach in like 5 minutes from here to the Manakamana temple, and all this parking is for the temple. So if you can see from here, there are, I don't know, 8 to 10 cable cars passing in that rope. So on the top of the hill there is Manakamana, and I think this river is Trishuli river. So far we have traveled 2 hours and 10 minutes like that, and kilometer wise, as per the bike recording from, of course, Nagdhunga Check post, it is about 93 kilometers till here. And I think my bike is recording a bit fast than the actual one due to this alternation in back tire. I will review my bike recording as per the Google map. So we are near to the Mugling, and I kind of love this road. The rocky hill on my left hand side and the river on the right, and from Mugling to Naranghat you can find this way all along, like 20 or 25 kilometers. So I also love that way. Wow, this road has become very dusty. I had been here a month ago and it has changed quite a lot, maybe due to the rain and bit of a landslide. If you can see, this is in process for landslide. Yep, that is the process. So we have passed. Look at this water, and you can see such I mean the waterfall only during the summer. So that can be the prime reason for landslide and such. But we have luckily passed the prime prone landslide area that is in between the Malkehu and this Kurintar. So from here there has been established a new prone landslide area near the Abu Khireni. I don't know what the current situation, but as per the new news, they are washing the vehicles one way at a time. Oh, the road. We are at Mugling. Whoa. The 2-kilometer display has been torn apart for Pokhara, and I don't know which the other one. So from left from here, Naranghat is 36 kilometer, Hetauda is 111 kilometer. Naranghat is for Butrol, Nepalganj, Dhangadi, and so, and Hetauda is for Dharan, Ilam, Jhapa, Bitamod, and so. From Mugling we will be heading straight forward for Pokhara, and from Pokhara you can go to Baglung, Palpa, Muktinath or so. So this is the prime Mugling area, popular area in Nepal for lunch and snacks. And I haven't eaten lunch or snacks in this region for a long time. I only eat chatpate around here. Search Google for chatpate. What is chatpate? And so we'll be crossing Marshyandi river from here. So as I told you, from left from here it will be Naranghat and Hetauda. And they have recently reconstructed the road, so the road is pretty good from here. So we'll be heading straight forward from the Mugling, that is towards Pokhara. But our today's the destination is just up to Damauli, which is 50 kilometer near from the Pokhara. And if you can see this, that is the old suspension bridge. Let's go through the old suspension bridge to capture the footage of Marshyandi. So this used to be the prime bridge. Let's cross first and come back later for the footage. This is a suspension bridge. That is the way for Naranghat. The road is fantastic, the road condition. This is the Marshyandi, guys. And that is a new bridge, so that is the actual bridge for going towards the Pokhara. And if time permits, we'll visit Pokhara, Sarankot and so, but let's see. You can see the Marshyandi is pretty huge in this region, but I luckily have traveled to Tilicho, where this Marshyandi river initiates, and it is very small in Tilicho. Of course, it is a place where Marshyandi originates, so there are all cracks, and this bridge looks very old, so I was very skeptical to park my bike here. So I will have snacks in this hotel and you can view Marshyandi and have snacks at the same time. So I kinda recommend this place, but as I've told you, I have not eaten snacks or lunch in this place since I don't know many years, so I do not know what's the quality here. Okay guys, so let's meet you. Just heard the news that due to the landslide they are not letting vehicles to pass by. As you can see, the traffic starts from here. This is due to the landslide ahead. And they are not letting any vehicles to pass by. It is Marshyandi river. So the landslide I had heard in news was down from here in Marshyandi river, not from the up. Seems pretty large, I mean pretty long. They have been stuck here. So I think this will be pretty much the area till where we can ride. Let's park our bike around here and see what is the condition up ahead. They are drilling the hill. This is the Marshyandi. Got the notice that landslide the way has finally revived. They are letting us go. पहिला बाइकलाई होला पहिला बाइकलाई जान दिन्छ अनि त्यसपछि बाइकलाई पनि जान्दै होला यताको नि ट्याङ्की त जम्मा 11 लिटरको हो त दिन्छ त 25 दिन्छ 25 धेरै होइन नि त यो जम्मा 310 हो हो यहाँको लागि ठिक छ त यतिसम्मको लागि चाहिँ योभन्दा ठुलो भयो भने चाहिँ अलि बेसी चाहिन्छ दाइको यात्रा कहाँसम्म हो दाइको यात्रा कहाँसम्म हो ए पोखरा है म डोमुलसम्म जान्छु होला त भोलितिर पोखरा आउँछु होला भोलितिर पोखरा जान्छु कि have come to Abu Khireni. Yes, it is Abu Khireni. From right to here you can go towards Gorkha Palace, the palace of the ultimate Prithvi Shaha, who conquered this Nepal. And you can also go towards Monokama temple from right to this Abu Khireni. It will take you about half an hour to about an hour. So this is the route for Monokamana and Gorkha Palace. So this is the prime Abu Khireni. From here about 22 or so kilometers it will be Dumre, and from Dumre after 19 kilometers that will be our journey Damauli. So far I think we have traveled about 102 kilometers from Nagdhunga Check post. So it was like 98 kilometers in Mugling from Nagdhunga, and I validated my bike data with that of Google Map, and it was somehow accurate, about 0.3 or some. There was a deviation of that 0.3 kilometer or such, but my bike still shows the accurate data despite of having this alternation tire alternating, I mean the back tire alternation. So from here they are widening the road. The construction is in process. If you can see ahead, there is a detour and the construction is going on for widening this road. So there are about 10 to 12 construction process going from here to Damauli. And luckily for us it did not rain till here. If it had rain, there will be new landslide and new queue. It's risk, huh? Okay guys, so we'll meet in Dumre. You can see up ahead, I love that Rocky Mountains. This will do something here. So 2 minutes from here it will be Siddhi Gufa on our left hand side. I never have been to Siddhi Gufa. Sorry Gufa means cave in English. So there is one cave, Siddhi cave. We are very near to the Dumre. It might take us about 5 minutes from here to Dumre. So this is the place where you can go towards Siddhi Gufa, and Siddhi Gufa lies in the, I mean on the left hand side of ours. Okay, see you at Dumre. So it is just like 3 minutes from Siddhi Gufa, and we are very near to the Dumre Bazaar. I will refill my bike after crossing the Dumre Bazaar. There is one petrol pump on the right hand side from where we are traveling, I mean we are heading. So typically the Dumre Bazaar starts from here. is famous to go towards Bandipur, and Bandipur is a quite famous tourist destination. If you are a nature lover, love to stay in the top of the hill, then Bandipur is one of your options. And it lies, I mean the way towards Bandipur lies near from the petrol pump, so I will show you the way for Bandipur and petrol pump as well. So this is typical Dumre Bazaar. Again guys, bazaar means market or city area. So from here Damauli is 19 kilometer, but I mean before going to Damauli we will be heading towards Chhati Barahi temple. So about 2 kilometers, 2 or 3 kilometers before reaching the Damauli Bazaar, we will take a detour from Kasigwa. So if you can remember this petrol pump, right after crossing this petrol pump there will be way for Bandipur. Let's fill up the petrol first. So I have filled up my petrol and we have just crossed the petrol pump. We have not, I mean, come ahead of the petrol pump, so we have just crossed the petrol pump, and as you can see there is a green board ahead of us. So yes, quite dusty. So this is the way for Bandipur from this gate. I think we can reach in about 30 minutes, 30 to 40 minutes, 40 minutes max in Bandipur. I haven't been to Bandipur maybe since 4 or 5 years ago. That was pretty crazy driver. That truck driver was crazy. Okay, so it is 3:27. The time calculation will not be the correct here, as we had to be about 40 minutes to clear the landslide. So far we have traveled 98 plus 23 kilometer. How much is that? 98 plus 23 kilometer, and we'll be traveling about 14 kilometers ahead and then take the route for Chhati Barahi temple. So as I have told you earlier, they are widening the road and the construction process are going on. So from here to Damauli, I mean till Pokhara, I will say you will find a lot of construction sites. Okay guys, see you at Ghasikua. So my friends, update on the road details. We have just stopped to take ibuprofen. I have this stiffness around the neck, so took one ibuprofen again, and we currently are in the Chirkan, and the local guy just updated me that the For Chapdibarahi we need to go from the Damauli. So there is no another road, as I had mentioned you earlier, via the Kasikua. So there is no road via Kasikua. We need to go towards Damauli and then take the road to Chapdibarahi. And from Chirkan, so from Dumre to Chirkan it is uphill, and from Chirkan it is downhill. And 18 years ago this road was like the racetrack for me. this sort of turns and bits. Now the road looks pretty small comparing to the 15 or 16 years ago. Okay, so see you on the D route for Chapdibarahi. Bye bye.